Hello, everybody. First off, I gotta apologize. I did record episode 5 of Invincible. The audio got corrupted. Hopefully, you're seeing this, so this one should be fine. But I hadn't noticed until I was editing, and then I realized halfway through the video there is no audio. So I thought, you know what, the episode was okay. It's for the best. I guess I'll just skip it. But yeah, so here we are. Basically, to sum up, I think it was a bit of a side story anyways, so I'm glad it wasn't like a super important episode. I hope the plot points of that episode are not too relevant to what happens throughout the season. But yeah, we had a dragon guy. We went back to Rock Dude. I remember his name is Titan or something. Titan, I think. I think his name is Titan. But yeah, it was a little bit of a same story as last time we saw him. To be honest, they just added the dragon dude, so I don't really know. I mean, like, there's not really much else to mention. So yeah, no Viltrumet stuff, but we'll hop into this and we'll see where it goes. I was kind of a little sad that we didn't touch on any of the story arcs currently happening, like with Cecil or with Angstrom. But yeah, we didn't touch on any of those, so hopefully in episode 6 we'll be able to do that, because we literally have 2 episodes left. So let's just jump into this, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. It's interesting, we didn't really, can't remember the last time we got a Chicago flashback.
Kidding, 10's a big year. Becky would have come as well, but it's too soon for Jack to travel.
Gretch can't wait to meet her cousin.
Looks so carefree.
This is where
The childhood we never got.
Oliver
Uncle Scott, hold up
was
your hand
playing.
yet. I want to do the thing.
Gretchen!
It's okay, Jess.
He's like a superhero.
So cool. Make a bigger one.
Oh yeah,
Sorry, kiddo. That's as big as I can make them.
that was a lie. Why I feel like this dude's a oh no, this is, wait. Oh, this is the incident.
I'm gonna grab a coffee before I come up.
Oh, this is Chicago.
I'm good.
I was like, yeah, this is the same park that Oliver was playing at. Bro, the buildings are here. Oh my god, no, these are all the buildings. Oh, dude, this is like Ben Affleck's, like, Man of Steel moment in Batman v Superman. That's crazy. Jesus. Was she the girl that? Yeah, because he was trying to catch it. I thought I recognized her. Wait, was it? Maybe. I swear they fell off the building. I swear during the actual scene from Mark's perspective. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, it was. Bro, that was terrible from Mark's perspective too. Dude. Bro. Jesus Christ.
District Attorney Barnett. Sorry to ambush you like this, but you weren't returning my calls or my emails.
And you are?
Scott Duvall, I've been calling your office about the Invincible case. Look, I sent you the petition my wife and I did. Gathered over 3,000 signatures. You just look.
Mr. Duvall, I'm very busy. I just simply don't have the...
Wait, please. My sister,
Dude.
Jessica. She raised me after our parents died. She brought an amazing daughter, Gretchen, into this world. They both died in Chicago, and it feels like their deaths don't matter.
I mean,
Then where's the investigation and the charges, the trial? It's not just Jessica. Okay, thousands of people died in Chicago.
He just wants answers.
Still flying around free.
Invincible?
Invincible was defending the planet from an alien threat.
How do we know that? Okay, the threat was his own father. If he's so innocent, then open an investigation. Let a jury decide. Give us justice.
He doesn't know that there has been. Like,
I'm very sorry for you.
the government looks at it as a resource. Like,
Our laws don't apply in situations like this.
that's fucked up. Oh, bro. All the petition. Well, all the signing work. What the hell, man? I don't know where this is going. But you can literally see he's struggling. You can see he doesn't want to. Well, you know, you can see the physical, like. He's working for the GDA. That's insane. Interesting. So he does know.
Test 36. Charging biotherm power capacitor now. Okay. It's at 50% charge. Loading.
He's gonna take all this stuff,
Discharge in 3, 2.
and then he's gonna fight Invincible with it. Really makes you think, huh?
Of course there's gonna be inventory miscounts at the pace they're working us.
Guess we can thank PS3 for that.
She did kick the crap out of Invincible.
Nah, you saw the tapes. He stopped fighting.
Yeah, I co-authored the report on her. She's still.
It's bullshit.
What's bullshit now, Scott?
They accuse us of making mistakes or losing equipment, while heroes like him leave thousands dead in their wake.
Someone here isn't an Invincible fan.
Scott's not wrong. I mean, anyone else smashes their way into the Pentagon, they're either dead or locked away for life. You got to walk out, no harm, no foul.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe you've all forgotten.
That's
that
exactly his
Invincible
point.
Is the only real weapon we've got right now if more Viltrumites show up. Until 2A grows up, at least.
It's not a very settling feeling.
So why is a cow any different? I can survive on an all-plant diet. So can you.
Wait, is this guy he's an animal activist?
Hey, careful! You gotta look out for other people.
I did. He didn't hit anyone.
He hates listening to me
Nice.
so much.
Nice.
Who wants to listen to their older brother?
So true.
Oliver, keep the fight away from the restaurant. If the place gets trashed, we can't have burgers after you're done. Got it. Thank
That makes so much more sense. See? I've been there. It's fine.
Wait. Are you just using me as a. Hey! I'm not your training dummy!
Wait,
Sure you are.
the voice actor. I know this guy from something.
Me fight
Is his name the actual, like, the elephant?
good practice.
That was before Dad did all that stuff.
Yeah.
Before all that.
Would people here ever forgive him?
No, not really.
Oliver, it's. I know he did a bad thing trying to take over the world, but he saved a lot of people before that, right? Doesn't that count?
But it was a lie.
Yeah,
But he lied about it.
Dad probably saved more lives than he took. But those lives don't just cancel out the others.
So he never gets to say he's sorry? He's a bad guy forever?
That's not what Mark's saying.
To those people,
They
yeah.
think that, don't they?
Yeah, of course.
Can you blame them? They don't know about Thraxa, or the Viltrum Empire, or anything that happened since Dad left.
Yeah, man.
All they know is he tried to take over and killed a lot of people.
Why don't you tell them then? You can make them understand.
Oliver, what is this really about?
What's bothering you, kid?
I think good memory. I can remember
Oh.
everything, like my mom hugging me.
So he can remember his dad.
Songs and flying me around the palace. My mom loved Dad, like, a lot. I know that. And she was awesome, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Mom was really smart.
Your mom was awesome.
And how bad can he be if my mom loved him and had me with him?
I
Even
don't know.
after Dad did all that bad
That's what Mark thinks.
know he was good inside.
I mean, think about your stepmom. Your stepmom thought, you know, she felt the same thing. So
One was the dad you and I knew when we were kids. But the other was a Viltrumite who had a mission to do even if
you
that
guys are Viltrumites, so you know. Being a Viltrumite kind of means you bear some burdens.
Real Dad.
So if you can address those sins like a grown-up, maybe it can help a lot of people find peace.
Invincible! Where is your remorse?
Damn.
Have you no shame for what you've done? The lives you've taken? You think you're above consequences? But you're wrong. You will pay for your crimes against humanity.
What's he talking to his dog?
Power flex will make you pay.
That was much better this time.
Who's he talking to? His wife?
And I'm ready.
Is this a thing?
But put me on his level. Let me store enough power to hurt him. And there's no going back. I know this is difficult. But try everything else.
Jessica
Bro.
meant everything to me too.
Dude. Well, this I thought it was just him. No, the whole family got fucked up. You gotta make public statements, kid. Being someone with a lot of power, that's kind of like, that's part of the MO. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Keep going.
I feel like marriages like this are not very healthy. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I think these are...
That's all of them.
The hammer.
The hammer? You have a hammer? What are you, Thor? What the fuck? Oh.
Again. Harder.
I'm assuming you have a kid based on the toys on the ground. Maybe let's Bro, you're gonna kill her. Alright. Well, now he's gonna go crazy with power.
I miss them
Dude.
so much.
That's crazy.
I love Jack.
Yeah.
I'll go get him. You get changed.
Well, this is gonna go well. This is gonna go swimmingly.
Really call it a fight, since I could have knocked him out in like 1 second, but Mark and Eve say I need to learn the basics, except I already learned the basics ages ago. Ow!
Sure. But you didn't see that coming, did you?
Huh.
Mark was bragging about you the other day. He
Oh.
said you aced your last test at school.
Well, I only got an 84, so I didn't exactly.
Lame. Boo. Only 84s.
Thanks. I
Damn.
haven't had much time to enjoy it. Midterms are coming up, so my stress levels are.
I'm sure you'll do fine. Since Mark dropped out, I need college updates from someone.
Dinner's delicious, Paul. Thanks for cooking. Oh, it was nothing.
Since Mark dropped out.
So, you're going to
Okay,
tell
Mom.
me you started a business.
It's going. It was going somewhere.
We're on retainer at Peyton Penitentiary, so if they have a breakout or an attack or something, they call us for help. But it's been pretty quiet recently. I think the last job we did there convinced everyone to back off.
So your reputation does the work for you. You know,
Cute, cute.
There was a bit of a tofu going on this how I feel, but after I left the door and introduced myself to the entire place, I was the only agent anyone would work with. It's all about reputation, right? Yeah. You
Look at this smile. Like Eve's like, mm-hmm.
Oh God. I hated myself as soon as I said it. Like real estate, superhero art, even in the same universe.
It's fun.
Dude, it's cool, man. I find it interesting. So true.
But they're not the same thing.
Maybe, but our lives are still meaningful. And Mark knows that.
Oh, dude, that's a really good message for this episode. That's what they need to think.
Baby, are you sure I'm cut out for this?
Dude, the job application.
No, God.
No, the job application is not regarding superhero stuff.
How can I have a great kid?
You're here for her.
How can I relate? They saved the world. I can't measure up to that.
Dude,
What is asking you to better
I was gonna say.
It's not about measuring up. It's about showing up. And as
Let
long
him.
as you're here,
Yes. Well put.
You're incredible, you know that?
I'm here.
Ooh.
Let me help you. Hey, let's go. What have I said about flying in the house?
Get out of here. Let mom have her moment. I swear to God, are we playing pocket copyright music again? I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed, bro. I'm gonna be pissed. Amazon. Oh my God. Well, you know, at least the scene looks cool. Dude, you're gonna fucking die, brother.
Do it for Jess and Gretchen.
They fell off that building. This is crazy. It's fucking nuts, dude. Holy shit, you took that? He did take that. My God. Fucking psycho. I didn't realize he was built like that. I thought it was more like.
Ouch. But nice.
Wow, you weren't kidding. He really is that.
Look at him plotting. Look at him plotting. You see Mark going like.
And you're all giving me the perfect
I've never seen this guy more angry.
on your faces as I beat you over and over.
Damn. He said he was bending you over and giving it to you. It's crazy. Hey, what's up? What's up?
Oh, relax. She's a good friend. We go to yoga twice a week, and you're both adults.
So true. That was a good TLDR. Hey, what's up? What's up?
Amber, how's it going?
Okay, there you go. See, cool. Hey, what's up?
Mark, this is Kyle. Kyle?
Handshake.
Nice to meet you. Same. Wait, you read Seance Stone?
Yeah. You?
Are you kidding, bro?
Get it until you roll?
Exactly, because it's got so many levels to it.
Stuff is deep, man. You
Why are
gotta.
more people not saying that?
I guess I have a type.
Hmm.
Yes, you do.
Let's talking more bowling. This shark's got the taste of blood in his mouth, and he's hungry for more. Let's go.
So is he good at it? I was gonna say. Nah, he sucks. Lamau.
Thanks.
Need a hand?
Sure.
Sure. So.
No salsa, bro?
So, we.
Mmm. Yeah. Yeah.
We're both smiling, so things must be okay.
I'm happy for you.
That's good.
Thanks. I'm happy for you too.
Take it easy on Kyle Bowling, okay? No superpowers.
I'm really not the threat here.
I was gonna say he's been losing.
Some crazy supervillain's freaking out downtown.
Come on, are we here to celebrate William's birthday or not?
I don't know, man. You heard what he wanted.
I can take a night off. You know there's other heroes out there, right?
No, but he asked for somebody. It's personal. You gotta be careful with villains that have a vendetta. Regular run-of-the-mill villains, yeah, they don't have vendettas. Okay. 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 Let's see what we're doing.
Okay, buddy.
All right. Well, yeah, man.
So, what do you want?
Just give me Invincible. What Invincible?
I want the truth. I want justice.
What? Invincible. Okay.
I want things too.
That was funny.
And sometimes I don't get them. So I understand why you're upset. You
Oh,
want things,
brother.
but you don't have them. It's an emotion that connects all living beings throughout the universe.
Huh.
What?
What?
Who are you? Oh, well, you know who I am.
No. No.
Oh, you
No.
don't?
No, not really.
You don't recognize this part of my head? Or the costume that I fabricate from my own body tissues that appears to be clothing but is very much not clothing? I'm shapeshifter, beloved
Oh,
guardians of the globe,
the
defeater
shapeshifter.
of evil and friend to small animals, but not cats everywhere.
What's wrong with cats? You had a bad experience with
I don't want to fight you. I want
you swung first.
Oh,
I don't want to fight you, but I wanted to shock you while you were talking.
but ta-da! Is this better? No. Give me the real Invincible.
Okay.
Since you're getting a little upset and there's lightning.
And there's lightning.
And maybe Invincible can visit you there. Look, I don't want to fight you.
I think you're now understanding the complicated nature of the situation, sir. Oh boy. Yeah, this guy's powers are not very practical for him. Oh, dude. Oh no. Ah, shit. That's a lot of punching. Oh no. What the hell? Dude! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, we need backup. The Powerplex guy just killed one of the guardians of the globe.
He didn't kill him. Did he actually kill him? Did he kill him? Wait, hold on. Did he?
He attacked me.
It's an original character, so I don't know.
What happened?
Huh. Yeah, I was gonna say he's not dead.
My name is Shapesmith.
Shapesmith. Excuse me. I thought it was Shapeshifter. I forgot.
Nothing. We're okay.
I messed it all up.
Dude.
No, you didn't. We didn't follow you home. We can try again.
They know, Becky. The GDA knows one of us in the lab stole the discs, and they'll figure out it was me. We've got a few days at most before they're here. Why
Well,
didn't Invincible show up? It
'cause
was on the news. You would have seen me.
Facing you in front of all those cameras would have proved your point.
What? How? This lady's crazy.
He'll never face justice for Jessica and
This poor kid.
and all of the others.
This poor kid. Look at this baby.
Did you forget what's happening in a few days?
I was so focused on tonight's plan, the memorial slipped my mind. God, how could I forget? What kind of brother am I?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Let's calm down, buddy.
Jack, no. Daddy's sorry.
Dude, look when you, like,
It's scary.
you got shit in your body, man.
Jack.
You turn yourself into a nuclear weapon.
How many speeches do you think they'll make in Invincible's honor tomorrow?
Your wife's sounding crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who the hell this woman is. Your wife sounds crazy.
You're supposed to leave any minute.
Okay.
Fine. Should I be going today?
Why would you say that?
I don't know. This is for the victims of what happened. Feels like I'm imposing.
Dude, you...
Whether you admit it or not, you were a victim too.
It's true. Oh, that was such a sweet thing. What the hell? That was a very sweet thing for her to say.
Hey, I know you guys said not to worry, but we're supposed to be in Chicago. 30 minutes. If we're teleporting or something, I have to say, that might be a bit much for me.
Don't worry, Paul. We're taking the car.
Oh, God.
Is it a normal car? I was gonna say it's not a normal car, right?
Before your makeup comes off or you lose your tie.
I won't lose it.
Damn, that's a lot of makeup, though. I'll tell you right now.
Oh, my God.
Uh.
Father, please do it for me.
Yeah, this is stressful. So no one's gonna notice anything? No questions? Hey! Is that a flying car over there? Shut up, Joe. Okay.
A little to your left.
But you're not gonna tell me what this is about. Most prizes are
Interesting.
this.
Okay. We're ready
Great. For what?
for you to transform.
You're always the one telling me and everyone else that I need to limit my transformations to
Wait
life
for
or
it.
death situations.
This is a life or death situation. Please, trust me. And stay within the sensors.
Okay.
Now change back.
I feel like you should.
Cells are approximately 24 hours younger than reference.
Yeah, tell me something I didn't. What's that?
Lost time, I hope.
All these weeks you've been working on a belt?
It's an advanced genomic engine
Ah.
now. Miniaturized, hardened, and built around a fusion battery.
Dude, he
core.
created time
It has
travel.
to be close to you to work, so it had to be either a hat, a sash, or a belt. I thought a belt was the least strange.
What does it do?
The least imposing.
Put it on.
Whoa.
The magic curse that is the source of your power has a bug in it, either intentional or not. When you transform back to your human state, it rebuilds you with an incorrect temporal offset, resulting in you getting younger each time you use your powers.
Right.
This belt corrects that by making a digital copy of certain cells before you transform. Then fools the curse into using that reference for your transformation back to human. Monster, please.
Okay.
Now packed?
Let's see how this goes.
That felt strange. Not bad strange, but strange.
Moment of truth.
No de-aging detected.
Wow.
Does that mean
You solved it.
It worked. I thought maybe I'd need to fine-tune the pack.
Oh. Dude, her life is normal. That's crazy. Holy shit.
I'm not trying to fix you.
Human
Perfect. The way
human interaction.
use this device. I'll never bring it up again.
Rudy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice. Nice. He did it. Sick. Damn, this lady's got some lips. I can't, I'm so sorry. It's the first thing I always see. Why is she always pounding like that? Got me acting up. It's gotta be real. Sorry.
Rex, you got a minute?
I hate when that happens. When I'm about to open a door and then someone opens it on me, I'm like,
Literally about to come find you.
what's happening?
So, dinner the other night.
So,
I'm not crazy, right? There was a thing between us. I don't want to say it was magical because magic scared the shit out of me, but half magical.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
You felt it too.
That's not why I'm here.
Oh. Well, then
She's
I'm
quitting.
confused.
She's quitting.
Why are you?
I'm saying it right now.
Because I'm quitting, Rex.
I knew it. I knew it.
What?
I knew it. She wants a normal life. She keeps trying to go grocery shopping and do the normal stuff. You know what I mean? Man, it's a good thing you got Eve here with you during this part. Look at Oliver's face. Just looks annoyed. Why am I here?
We never knew that our streets, our city, our lives, our world would just so
Dude.
fundamentally on this spot. Not so
It was just one random day.
Hey, Dad.
Not exactly. It's not the time.
Give me the microphone. Stephen Park, Amos here, Elizabeth Volpe, Dominique Bassett, Joshua Saltzman, Michael Kuznick, Jessica, and Gretchen Duvall. These are just some of the 2,300.
Dude, they're both looking at him too. Like, we know what he wants.
And his son. Invincible, your father may have fled, but I know you're here. Come and face justice for the lives you've taken.
If Mark's smart, he'll show up and he won't fight this guy. He won't fight this guy. Look at that, you're scarring their memory, man.
Get to safety. I'm gonna just.
let me handle this.
No. No, man. Why do you
That man is just you'll only make
No. He's hurting.
This isn't about you today, so let's calm down before anyone gets hurt.
If you protect Invincible, you're as guilty as he is.
Well, okay, that part is disturbed. That part is a bit disturbed, yeah. But he's hurting, man. Like, he started out wanting to talk to this guy, and he's been ignored every single time. Avoiding the uncomfortable conversation is not solving the issue.
more credit than that.
I love when Eve does this, because she did this in the last episode. She encased her enemy. I was like, yeah, see, yeah. Look at that. Using defense as offense. Well, It's interesting how he has so much charge, regardless of the fact if he's being hit or not. Oh, she can make it sticky? What the hell? Let's see. Okay, let's not punch him.
Take it from here.
Oh, hey! You're that very angry man from the other night. Did you ever find Invincible?
Why are you taunting him? Brother.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you can't hurt anyone else, Sparky.
I didn't hurt anyone.
Yeah, because you got
well.
your ass beat first.
True. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Potential energy. You got hit with force. They're both looking at him like... So...
Hey, stop it. I said stop it.
Did they get a memo of how his powers work? Why are you stopping this guy?
Okay, you asked for it now.
Nah, dude. You already messed up. He should have been in a sponge encasement. This guy gets off of physical abuse. Oh, no. That's just straight up death. Oh, never mind. I've seen too many action movies. I just assumed it was just going to blow up. I just assumed as soon as the van hits the ground, it's just going to blow up. Like the whole thing. Jesus. Is that amount of force necessary? So, it's been confirmed that he hasn't technically hurt anyone. That's interesting. Makes the situation more complicated, but sure.
Here. In case you want to leave something.
Thanks. For everything.
Dude, she's so great.
I can't imagine doing this.
I can't imagine it either.
That's why we have each other.
Oh my god, they're so
I never really thought about these people.
perfect for each other. Jesus.
I thought about them, but seeing the names, everyone here for the event, all this.
Puts it into perspective, but you were there. You know what I mean? You saw their faces.
Cecil kept me sheltered from all this.
That was his mistake.
Working with him.
No, but that was his mistake.
Shouldn't I be seeing stuff like this?
If he was a real,
She doesn't
yeah.
really understand
This is
the
why you're
process.
not with Cecil anymore.
That guy today.
Mark.
He was about contingencies.
But maybe that's because of what my dad and I did to someone he loved.
Yeah.
So, if he had hurt people here today, wouldn't that still be my fault?
Cecil never trusted you to make the adult choices, to actually be a rational person that could take that kind of stuff. He wanted you to be a good soldier. It's like, no, you don't need to be making public statements.
About quitting, about opening a bar or buying a farm or getting a job somewhere where people aren't trying to kill you every day.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Those are jokes. Like you're
Those are jokes.
Are they?
Oh, sure. Let's quit being superheroes and just be
Normal people. Yeah, man.
We wouldn't be nobodies to us.
This is how celebrities feel about normal people. It's true, though.
I don't want to spend my last night here, cooped up in your room fighting.
That's tough. Get some air, yeah.
This view.
You're asking me to throw my whole life away. You get that, right?
I'm asking you to think about what you want your life to be. And maybe that it doesn't have to be just this until we both get killed.
She's right, though.
I spent
Dude, I don't know how you lived.
lizard man tried to eat me. I don't want to go back out there and just wait for it to happen again. Because it's
True.
going to happen again.
Yeah.
Except next time, you might not make it.
Next time you guys are going to be older, rustier.
Now I want to take a risk on something different.
How many years are you guys going to do this, though?
Maybe you.
Oh. This is such a wholesome episode, but also really sad. What the fuck?
I had a lot of time to think while my bones knitted themselves back together.
Ugh.
Are you happy, Rex?
Am
That's always that's always the big boy adult question. Like, are you happy the way you are right now? I can't tell you how many times I've heard that question.
That's just the way it is.
That's never a good answer, though. The way it is not a good answer. It's a very bad answer.
Do you know what my last name is? My real last name? No. It's Sloan. The government changed it when they bought me from my parents. Then they erased everything else about me.
He doesn't know what normal looks like. He feels like he lost the opportunity to do that.
Rexplode isn't some secret identity.
It's all I have.
It is my identity.
It's literally what I am, man.
Ever had. If I give that up,
Yeah.
I won't have anything left.
She talks about her parents and her upbringing, but he's like, dude, I don't got anything but this.
Then I guess you don't know me as well as you think.
Well, that fell through. I know. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Rex, you lucky son of a gun. You know I've been looking at the... Whatever.
It's over. I failed.
We'll come up with something. There's still time.
We're out of time.
Bro, I like how she's still like talking like that. Bro, he got imprisoned. He got captured and everything. Who is this lady?
But you and Jack should go.
Who the hell is this woman?
Isn't over yet.
Okay.
Cecil would have my head if he knew about this.
I appreciate that.
This is everything we have on Praz. His real name is Scott Duvall. Until today, he was a researcher in one of our labs, which is how he got his hands on an experimental power storage technology.
He wants to know his backstory.
What seems to be a low-level energy absorption superpower, making him quite dangerous. He lost his sister and niece in the Chicago incident. We raided his house an hour ago. Apparently, he's been tracking me for months.
Well, at least I know who's sending those orbs after me.
I'm afraid those weren't his. Cecil was telling me the truth when he said they weren't GDA technology.
Huh.
Great. I know you've already done a lot, but I'd like to meet Scott. I don't want him hurting anyone else because of it.
This is awkward, but he escaped and went to Peyton Penitentiary.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll have him back in custody before we know. Oh no.
Between you,
Dude.
killer, and me. The man who will finally bring you.
Is he at his home? No.
But I didn't think your cowardice would run so deep. So I took a page from your.
Oh.
I
Oh.
hope the life of an innocent woman is enough to motivate you to do the right thing.
Okay.
And if it's not,
What the hell? Are you insane? You've lost your goddamn mind, bro. Bro, your kid's gonna remember this, you psycho.
Remember, they have to believe I kidnapped you. It's the only way.
This is terrible, dude.
As the heat's died down, I'll find you. Okay? Just stay safe.
The desperation.
Want me? Here I am. Just let them go.
Jessica Duvall. Do you know that name? How about Gretchen Duvall?
Your sister.
They were your sister and niece, Scott. I know this is where they lived. And I know they were killed in Chicago along with so many other people when my dad and I fought you.
You couldn't have like. Oh my god, dude. It's already too late, Mark.
And for that,
feel like this conversation point, I'm glad it's happening, but
You don't get to lecture me about hurting people.
well, we knew how this was gonna go. Oh, Jesus. All right,
I know how your powers work.
dude.
I'm gonna fight you. Why do you get to live when so many others died? What makes
I feel like I've heard this about 20 times this episode.
Not until you stop breathing.
If I had the amount of the amount of comic book villains that have this storyline that people don't even know about, Jesus, countless. Hey, careful.
You're the one who kills innocent people. I'm just making sure you can't ever do it again.
All right.
I'm warning you. Or what? You'll kill me like you killed everyone else? I'm sorry. I'm getting these people out of here.
Oh shit.
Stay there. I'll help you in a second. Are you okay? Did he hurt you? Hell.
You're a monster!
The pain you caused.
They want the psychological damage. He's so confused. Holy hell. Hey, oh no. Mark. Well, you knocked him out cold. He burned them to a crisp. Kind of thought that was gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious. He kept doing it every single time near his wife and kid. Jesus Christ. He kept doing it closer and closer to them, obviously at some point. I mean, she was crazy, and this poor child has some broken ass parents. Mark, I know I say this every episode, but maybe we just kill him. Maybe we just take him to space and kill him. Maybe we just get rid of it. Oh, is he taking it all? I mean, if you can take it, Mark, by all means, man. If you can take it, if you can take all this pain, hey, dude, I respect it. If you genuinely think you can take it all, but he did. But I'm just, damn. Whew. Wow, that was emotionally exhausting. Gotcha. You could see him every week.
But trust me when I say we'll make sure something like this never happens again.
He's not worried about that. It's not, yeah, it's his fault.
Could I get a moment alone with him?
He's not some dictator.
Scott. I remember them. Jessica and Gretchen. I didn't know their names before, but I remember them. Things changed for me after Chicago. At first, all I could think of were the people I couldn't see. But that made me bad at being able to save the ones I could. So I buried those feelings away. I think that was a mistake now.
It's usually not the best course of action. We're past the point of comfort.
My wife and child
Well, that part is on you.
Thousands more are dead.
That part's on you, dude.
All because of you.
No.
And you think the fact that you were involved in that now you're sad about it gives me comfort.
Welcome to the real world, son.
No, that's not what I.
Sooner or later, I'll find my way free.
All right.
And then I will find you.
Okay, man. Yeah. All right, dude. Well, next time we'll rip your head off. Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, come on, man. I'm sorry. Like, I know it sounds fucked up, but like, dude, I mean, like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, psychopaths. There's a slippery slope. He was hurt at first. I'm not gonna lie. At a certain point, I was like, wait, so everything is Invincible's fault now? Now you're a psycho. Man, Eve has been MVP this episode. Here we go again. Well, that makes me assume that next episode is going to be the... Oh, interesting. So you have a loved one now. Fascinating. Oh my god. Mustache Mark.
This will do.
Motherfucker. Not bad, dude. That's a way to set up an episode. Hello. That was an episode. It wasn't bad. I'm gonna be honest. I had heard the name before. I've already forgotten his name, but this guy's name, whatever his name was. But I'd heard it. Not aware of him until now. So I was like, all right. Once I saw him, I was like, oh, it's this episode. So I was like, okay. People have been talking about it a lot. I mean, it's cool. I feel like for a lot of people who don't consume too much of this kind of stuff, like the comic book related stuff, they're gonna look at this and be like, yeah, it was really deep. The thing is like, it's a deep, tough topic. You know what's funny is that I've done a One Piece reaction yesterday. These are gonna come out at the same time. They're both really emotional episodes. I've just realized, I'm like, dude, the past 2 days I've gone through a lot of emotional attacks, and it's not been related to my personal life at all. I was like, Jesus, man, this been a lot of trauma. What the hell? Very good writing. But this one hits a little less hard. I think there is stuff like this that happens, and it's definitely a conversation that happens with these kinds of narratives of fiction. It's not a bad idea. I do think there's two ways you can go about it, right? Like, either the person dies and becomes a martyr for the hero's lesson, or what happened in this episode happens, and that the person just actually turns into a monster. Now, granted, I'm a huge Batman fan, so normally it goes the latter way, which is this way, which normally it just kind of ends up being another villain that at the end of the day Batman's trying to save, but understands his limitations. But that's a whole different character, a whole different kind of can of worms. Mark is, I mean, what makes Invincible so like appealing as a show is that it's very grounded, right? So Mark is very weirded out of what to do. He's still a little unfamiliar. I think in this regard, it's not frustrating. Most of the times I'm kind of frustrated on Mark because I'm like, well, it's an easy way to rationalize this. Here, I'll be honest, throughout this entire episode, I don't blame Mark at all. Really. If I'm being 100% honest, I think everything about this made Mark's character, like, it seemed reasonable, like, in terms of how he would think about it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, dude, how many people ask for Invincible all the time? And then he learns about this guy's story. Next time he sees him, it's already kind of too late. But that's not in Mark's control, right? Like, he was sheltered by Cecil. That's Cecil's fault, and his dad, smashed him all through Chicago. That's Nolan's fault. None of these are actually Mark's fault necessarily. Mark tried to get the fucking goddamn building. I remember the woman. It was the woman that was falling through the window. I said it at the beginning of the episode. I was like, wait a minute. I feel like I actually remember this lady. As soon as I saw him catch the building, I was like, is she not the girl? Because she had the little girl. And I was like, yeah, I remember this now. So they did something with that story. And it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But at the same time, it's also like, I think it's interesting because a lot of people probably look at this and be like, wow, what a what a deep character, you know, like something that, you know, it feels really morbid and sad to see like someone get like so lost into grief. But on the flip side, I'm like, this is actually a really good episode because in my opinion, this is one of the episodes where Mark's character doesn't feel stupid to me. That's why I like this episode a lot. I think this character is a bit of a cop-out, to be 100% honest. I've seen this before hundreds of times. That doesn't make it bad. They did a good job. I'll be honest, his wife was a little crazy, but, you know, they did a good job. But how far is this character going to go? I don't know. Like, let's be honest. Angstrom is a much better version of what happens here, but a much less excusable version. And I think that's why they made this character, because Angstrom is hard to relate to. Because Angstrom is a bit, you know, there's lifetimes, a whole different dimension, right? You're dealing with supernatural stuff, like, not supernatural stuff, excuse me, sci-fi fiction. You're dealing with sci-fi fiction stuff, right? Like alternate dimensions. It's not, it becomes very hard to relate, but you understand that, like, you know, here's this guy that ruined your life. Here's an alternate version of him. It's a bit, you know, I like PTSD is PTSD, but still, you know, it makes the audience lose grip on that sense of groundedness that can make you feel a little uneasy. This episode does the opposite, right? Like this is our Mark. He experienced these things. This is literally people you can go back to that episode and see. So yeah, that hurts. That actually hurts. You know, it feels, I can imagine for audiences it hurts a lot more. But if we're being 100% honest, Angstrom's a better written character in my opinion. Like in the sense of like where it kind of goes. I hate Angstrom because he's annoying as hell. He's an annoying little shit. But like at the same time, it's, you know, if you actually go through the story and the conversations he's having with Mark, right, eliciting that like evil, you know, the thing of like, yeah, go on, hit me, the Joker thing, right? Like to be like, yeah, I know what you are. You're just a Viltrumite. You just want to conquer the world. You want to punch through everything. You're not willing to talk or nothing. Now, granted, Angstrom is beyond psychotic, right? Because at that point, you know, he's completely lost his goddamn mind. But it's much more enticing to see the actual person like push really hard in a sense of like, I'm going to morally and ethically challenge you. I am a victim, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, like, I will do anything in my power to watch you hurt. This guy, it's like, it's personal, but it's very like more focally targeted. Now, granted, he could go in that direction, but I would argue, well, if you're going to go in that direction with a character, that just seems like what Angstrom is doing, right? Which is like, what I'm talking about is him going for, you know, Mark's family, right? So, you know, who knows? Maybe this blonde dude is going to go for Mark's family if he shows up again. But then I would argue, like I said, I feel like we have a character like that already. And one that's a lot more threatening, if I'm being honest. So, I don't know. It's kind of hard to really pinpoint my thoughts on where this stuff is going. I think, like I said, as an isolated episode, it's pretty good. Isolated episode, it's a nice story. It's not bad. But yeah, I mean, like, we haven't touched on now. Well, now we have the Angstrom stuff and the Viltrumite stuff. So I'm assuming we're gonna do Angstrom, then we'll do Viltrumites. It was, I think, the reversed last time, where it was Viltrumites then Angstrom. But yeah, this time around it will be Angstrom then Viltrumites. I'm pretty sure. So that'd be kind of cool. Or maybe we won't even get Angstrom. Maybe they tease that for no reason. But I doubt it. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go into it. So yeah, more portal hopping, possible time displacement stuff, because Mark had been stuck for a long time and comes back, and that stuff happens with Angstrom's character. It's kind of what makes him really annoying and scary whenever you see him in the story, because you're thinking like, Mark, be careful. You go through one portal, next thing you know, like, you don't know where you are and when you're coming back. So yeah, I'm excited to see how that episode goes. But obviously, if I missed anything in the comments, please let me know. I know there was a lot of subliminal stuff, like at the beginning where you could see like the park is the same park where Oliver was playing last episode and all those things. But there's probably other things that I might have missed. So, and I'm also really curious to see what people's actual thoughts on this episode are, because it seems like a thing the showrunners are like, they did on their own, which I think was not bad. I'd like to see what people's thoughts were. It was clearly the one that I heard people talking about the most when talking about the season, and I try to avoid spoilers, but I didn't recognize the name, so I didn't really. I mean, I recognize names, but I didn't recognize that one, so I was like, maybe this is an original thing. So yeah, I was kind of curious for myself. So yeah, now actually seeing it, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Obviously, I'm gonna try and get through the season as quick as I can. There's only 2 episodes left, so I should ideally get that as soon as possible. But yeah, if you're liking it and you want more Invincible as we get through the season and onto other seasons in the future, you know what to do. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have a good day. Take care. Peace and goodbye.